What's going on YouTube? Trucking the life here one more time, guys. Yeah. I met a customer quick and I had to get out of here. I gotta get up the road. Running a little behind schedule right now, so I gotta get on the good foot to get it done. But anyway, I know I'm looking inside of a container right here, right? And actually I was daydreaming while I was talking to you guys, looking inside of here. But I don't have to look inside of here right now, because I checked it out already. But anyway, so I was looking at these hinges, guys. Sometimes I did a video a while, how to check your empty boxes, but I forgot to mention something, guys. I said you gotta close the doors first, make sure you're able to close before you pull out with them, because some of these things don't close, man. They get racked up or jammed up or messed up at the customer. And what they do is, they'll drop the empties like this, the door's open, so not closed, because when you try to pull out with it, it won't be able to close on you because you ain't know that because the doors is open. So I figured out something, guys. Check it out. You can look at the hinges right here. If you're a customer, you can't close the doors, but you know what I'm saying, you gotta make sure the door's able to close to get up the road, of course. Check out these hinges, guys. There's hinges right here, right there, up there, and up there. You can look at them and tell if they like bent out, because if the hinge was messed up, this right here, this would kind of be out a little bit. Let's say this door got hit. It'll be out this way or it'll be out that way. It'll be out of line. See this one in line, that one in line. That one in line up there, all four of them in line. Do the same thing with this side right here. That's in line, this in line, and this is in line. Like I said, if you're not able to close the doors, check the hinges before you leave out with it. Because these have to close to get up the road. You can't ride with them open. You do if you want to, you see what happens. Won't be a good day for you, I'll tell you that. Sometimes, guys, with this ain't part of the video, but I always say it's gonna be part of it now. And sometimes this leaking too bad, guys, like I said, you ain't got no rubber garment to put in there. What you can do is sometimes you grab some grease off of the chassis with the air not blowing, rub it around the rubber garment, and then put it on there. It'll seal the air, guys, at least to get you where you gotta go. Now, if you missing the rubber part going completely out of that ain't gonna work. Let's use some real thick oil and you push it in there. But I tried it before, they worked for me, maybe it worked for somebody else. But I know if the rubber part in there, let's see, hold on, let me show you something, guys. Like this, look. All right, see like that right there, boys, I gotta change that. So if it's something like this, see this metal part? I gotta change this, man, this is a service line. Now this is emergency, air be coming all out of here, but I gotta change this. I got the rubber garments, gotta put it on. I just forgot to put it on, guys. But anyway, I'm glad I was touching on this. See this little silver part? It's supposed to be on there like that. Something like this right here, all the way around. We see how the wire start wearing off. Now if it's like this, you can take some grease, some real thick grease, put it all around this metal part, some real thick grease, put it on there, and then put it back on here like this. Like that, and it will seal the air. Look, what do you see wrong with this picture, guys? See something wrong with this picture? I'll get to that 1 minute, guys. Check it out over here, look. This the business for you, boy, I tell you. Thievery is real, man. The thievery is definitely real. But this is light work right here, literally light work, guys. Light work, that's light work right there. That's the light work right there, guys. Right here is this is where the rubber meets the road. Check it out. Anytime you guys how this may happen, when this happens like this, guys, first thing I would do, if you look and see one is up and one is down, right? I don't know if you guys see that, the difference on the camera, but it is. It's a good thing, always look at the other side and make sure it go up, because this side went up fine. Look at this. I'm gonna crank it away, la-di-da-di-da, la-di-da-di-da, da-da-da-da. Yeah, I'm back. Anyway, this side went up, man. Some told me look over there, guys, and look. Man, you got the L-cysteine bracket going on here. All right, so now I can see the problem right there, guys. You see it? Usually when that happens, guys, it's usually like a problem, like right up in here. Like sometimes there'll be a problem in that, guys, right here. But look, check it out. Look at that. Look at that. Looking for some action, baby, I got it. Need some action. Come over and do the rail yards. Man, this stuff, boy. Okay. The chassis game is so short right now. You got it, man. You got to get in how you live. So anyway, check it out. This is what I'm finna do. You guys can see. I won't lose my hat, you know what I'm talking about? Right up in there, guys. Right up in there. Now, this is supposed to be, look. See how it's connected over there? It's supposed to be connected, guys. It's supposed to be connected in there. But now I'm finna reach over this and finna turn it with my hand manually. Turn it with my hand manually, man, to get this thing to go up. All right, guys, so now I'm reaching here with my hand and turn this. I'm turning it, let me see. I might have better, I might reach in here. I can either, God dog it, from right here. Now this is the outside, see the your arm? And I come from this side and get it. Just reach in there. And you can turn it. Make sure you turn it the right way though. See? Gotta grab it and turn it the right way, guys. Alright guys, let's look right now and see. It should be alright, man. Anyway, this video, you guys can see the aesthetics that I put in there. I try to put some stuff in the other videos. Kind of mix it up a little bit, match it up a little bit, whatever. But we'll see how it goes. You can't please everybody. But anyway, and these two seagulls out here fighting for some bread. I should throw a rock at that guy because he ran the other seagull off because he took over the bread. And that guy was here first. But I'm shooting the video right now, so I ain't finna do it. Driver shortage. I always say, I think it's a pay shortage as well as a driver shortage. Look guys, you know something? I'm gonna say this. For years, it's been an age-old thing with trucking, talking about how the truck drivers is overpaid. I remember there was an article out some years ago talking about how the truck drivers are, what they say, it says specifically that truck drivers are overpaid and underutilized a position of a workforce. It was something similar to that. Pretty much what they were saying was truck drivers don't hardly work and we overpay for the work we do. I think it's ignorance, you know what I'm saying? I think it's ignorance. People say what they say what they feel about things they don't understand. So I'm guessing if you make a statement like that, you don't understand. But anyway, I digress. Purpose of the video, driver shortage. What I say is a pay shortage. Now you have a couple factors that factors into this, which I understand that the baby boomers, the guys who've been trucking since the 70s and 60s, them guys out the door right now. So you get a whole new flock of drivers in here that, which is a couple points I'm gonna make on this video, which they won't stick around too long because of some of the shenanigans. And then you got some drivers that stick around for the shenanigans because they feel like this gotta work or this gotta work. But I'm gonna point out some reasons why I stuck around for the shenanigans. Because anybody know my story, I only plan on driving trucks for a couple years. I ain't planning on being over 20 like I am right now. But I digress. You got the older people who've been driving for a while. They starting to get out the door. They call them baby boomers or whatever. Then you get this, let's say I seen this firsthand with a company I was with, and this was when I was a company driver. Let's say you had this driver position that paid $18 an hour, and what happens is a driver quit that was probably with the company. They had like a tier scale, it's a tier. They had tiers, so like you be there so much time, you get a raise, you make this much. So anyway, from the beginning of the pay, I think it started about $17, $16, $17 an hour. By the time you stay there so many years, you end up making like $25 an hour, $26 an hour at that time. So they say a $25 an hour guy, $26 an hour guy will quit, will get fired. Because I noticed something too. The company I with, when a company make it like top tier, they'll be like on the target list. They try to find a way to fire the drivers, right? Which I think is another problem in itself. It saves them money per hour on man hour time, but they lose the experience. So anyway, let's say that guy get fired or canned or whatever, who's making that top tier money. They'll bring another guy in. They're supposed to bring him in at 18. They'll bring him in lower than 18. They'll bring him about $16 an hour. Now the pay usually starts at 16, but if you be that long enough, every year inflation, the pay raise go up. So they may start off at 18 now this year, but they'll start a guy off at 16. I've seen that too. So, and the guy don't stick around because all the work they had us doing was for the business, for the job we was doing was, I know we was tremendously underpaid. We was combination drivers. We were at the dock, we was the spotter, we was the maintenance people, we was the driver. We was everything making that amount of money. So the money wasn't that like that. But anyway, I digress. So it says right here, there's an ongoing driver shortage industry. Various factors contribute to this: aging workforce, which I just named. It says increased competition among trucking companies for qualified drivers. Now it says increased competition for trucking companies for qualified drivers. I see big outfits that mean they got like 10,000 workers or better that will can a good qualified driver just to save their salary per year. So I don't know how true that is, because a lot of companies out here, they trying to pay the drivers less as possible and get more max output out the driver, but pay them less as possible. So after a while, if you're an experienced driver, I don't think a lot of drivers are gonna stick around for that. Especially if you've been in the game for a while. You like, nah, you gotta pay more than this because this ain't working. So some guys are actually sticking out, like your boy here. But anyway, it's been rough. I had to hop company just to find some type of footing. It says technology advancements also causing a problem between a driver shortage. Technology means like they have driverless trucks now. So in case you guys don't know, some trucking companies that run over the road, they have team drivers. So I can see this technology right here being driverless trucks could really affect them a lot more than a solo driving company per se, because you could eliminate a driver out that truck. So if the truck driving itself so much, you got one person there to man it to make sure nothing goes wrong, then that cuts out opportunity. So now the driver's getting paid less a lot of times on a lot of different levels. You getting driverless trucks to technology replace manpower, and you got drivers that see that. Do you think a lot of drivers gonna stick around for the downfall? And I understand the companies, they want to innovate, you know what I'm saying, they want to stay abreast to like the new technology so they don't get left behind. I get that. But that's what a company have to find a way to find a happy medium to keep their drivers working, keep the manpower there, as long as they got the workflow or the workload capacity to better feed the workforce. So anyway, the technology advancements, a lot of guys are jumping ship because they don't want to stick around for that. And also too, one big thing I noticed causing drivers to leave, which is the two-way facing camera. Now, I ain't gonna say the one-way facing camera is bad because that helps out insurance costs of the company, so I understand that. But the one when you watching the drivers and they inside the truck and they ain't got no privacy because the camera is looking them in their face. Come on. I mean, a lot of guys go jump out on jump ship for that because they like, I'm in this truck. Some people get into trucking because they like the fact that they can be by themselves for a while, you know? But now you got somebody that's sitting in the office looking at them like this, chewing gum. You know they looking, you can't see them, but you look at the lens like, I see you looking at me. So the moral of the story is, and I ain't gonna make this video too long, guys, because people attention spans is not long. These YouTube shorts, these Instagram reels, and TikTok is shrinking people's attention span to the point where they can't even watch a 5-minute thing because, you know, whatever. But anyway, I digress. I think it's a driver pay shortage. I think it's a good quality, good company, culture, environment to breed good qualified drivers shortage. And then also too, I understand that shortage because a lot of baby boomers are retiring. So they're retiring, and that's why they lowered the age, I think, to 18 now with drivers coming out, which going to increase more chances of accidents, which also going to increase more chances of now DOT regulations getting more pushed down hard on drivers, which is also going to increase a lot of drivers don't even want to get in this business, in this industry, because all the regulations. On top of losing family time, if you guys ain't seen that video I did with I think if you want the side of truck drivers that I don't think nobody understand or something like that. Anyway, I'll talk about the side of truck drivers that are being a truck driver that people really don't see on the outside. Go check that video out. A lot of stuff in that video we put up with because of the money you pay, the sacrifice we make to do this type of stuff. But when you start taking that stuff away and you start adding other stuff on that because some guy in the office looking at numbers on an Excel sheet saying, oh, now we finna do it to everybody because of this was going on here, and they never been around a truck a day in their life. They don't even understand. Guys, is a little rant. Skip that. They don't even understand that a lot of this stuff they get, mostly all the stuff they get
on their little office, and their little office chairs, and their little room. When they go home, that couch they sitting on, that TV they turning on, that computer they watching, that table they sitting at, came by a truck. So you got all these guys, I call them the suits, making all these decisions for guys below on the bottom ground. So a lot of people will be deterred from the business long term. Now, some will get in because they think it's a fast hustle for money. They get in real quick, make their money if they smart and move around. But if some people get in and get stuck. I got videos on how you get stuck in the truck. You want to check that video out? It's probably on YouTube. It's on my channel somewhere. Anyway, YouTube, if you're stopping by for the first time, hit the subscribe button. I try to drop knowledge and nuggets on this video when possible. Just hit the subscribe button. It ain't gonna hurt you. Hit the button. Also, to your boy, I offer one-on-one coaching. If you're a company driver, you're trying to figure out how to find your way in the trucking business or the trucking game, how to make it work for you without just becoming an owner-operator. If you do want to become an owner-operator, I can show you how to do that too, the right way. Or if you are an owner-operator and you want to figure out how to make your owner-operator position work for you, whether you want to scale or whether you want to figure out how to create other revenues and income or avenues of income using owner-operator money and to position yourself better as owner-operator, I am the man for you. So you can email me at info@truckingthelife.com if you're interested. Serious inquiries only. If you want them jaw jacking and June jangling people, don't email me because I don't waste my time and I don't waste your time. See, I'm looking out for both. I'm looking out for both of us. Anyway, YouTube, hope this video is helpful. Give you a little understanding of what's going on here. I'll see you guys in this video. Peace.